Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Veena M.D Almeida, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, Teresian College, Mysore. Today's subject of discussion is Company Law and Practice, Unit Company Meetings. In this particular session, we are going to discuss about requisites of a valid meeting, proper person in the chair, meaning, need, appointment, qualities, duties and responsibilities, and rights and powers of a chairman. Next important requirement of a valid meeting is proper person in the chair. Every general meeting must have a chairman to preside over and conduct it. A meeting is not considered to be duly constituted if it is not presided over by a chairman. The chairman is the person responsible for the orderly conduct of the meeting. A chairman is the person who has been designated to preside over a meeting and conduct its proceedings. He is the chief authority in the conduct and control of a meeting. He is called the chairman as he occupies the chair meant for the person who is required to preside over and conduct the proceedings of a meeting. Need for and importance of a chairman. Every meeting must have a chairman to preside over and conduct it. A meeting is not considered to be duly constituted if it is not presided over by a chairman. The importance of a chairman arises from the fact that he is the person responsible for the orderly conduct of the meeting and for the conduct of its business. He is rightly considered as the umpire of debate, the judge of admissibility, and the upholder of order and decorum in a meeting. Next point is appointment of a chairman. Generally, the first chairman of a company is nominated by the promoters, and so he is named in the Articles of Association of the company. Generally, the chairman of the board of directors is also the chairman of the subsequent general meetings of the shareholders. But it does not mean that the same person will remain as the chairman of the board of directors as well as the chairman of the general meetings of the shareholders forever. The board of directors may elect a new chairman every year at the board meeting held after the annual general meeting. Besides, chairman of a company may also have a deputy chairman or vice chairman who can preside over the meetings of the company in the absence of the chairman. If the designated chairman or deputy chairman is not present within 15 minutes after the appointed time for the holding of the meeting or refuses to preside over the meeting, the members present may elect a director or any other member as a chairman of that meeting. The election of the chairman of the meeting is ordinarily by show of hands. However, if a poll is demanded by the members for the election of the chairman, it should be taken forth by a temporary chairman elected for the purpose by the members by show of hands. Qualities of a chairman. The successful conduct of the proceedings of the company meetings largely depends upon the chairman of the meeting. As such, the chairman of a company meeting must be a capable person. He should possess certain special qualities. They are, he must have an impressive personality and qualities of leadership. He must be cool, patient. He must be cautious. He must be tactful to handle a difficult situation carefully, good-natured, impartial, firm. He must be able to address the meeting clearly. He must have the knowledge of the law and practice of meetings. He must have a thorough knowledge of the powers and duties of the chairman. He must know the rules governing the meeting over which he presides. He should have a thorough knowledge of the affairs of the company and also of the industry in which the company is engaged. As stated earlier, the chairman is responsible for the proper and successful conduct of the proceedings of the meeting. For the successful conduct of the proceedings of the meeting, a chairman has to discharge certain duties. They are: he must see that the meeting is duly convened and properly constituted. That is, he must see that the meeting is convened by a proper notice. Only those who are entitled to attend the meeting are present at the meeting. The required quorum of members is present and his own appointment is in order. He must see that the minutes of the last meeting are read, confirmed and signed by him. It is his duty to see that the items of the business of the meeting are taken up for discussion in the order set out in the agenda, unless the order is altered with the consent of the meeting. He must see that the proceedings of the meeting are conducted according to the rules, ensure that the requirements of the Companies Act and articles are complied with. He must see that the motions or amendments are within the scope of the business of the meeting, they are properly moved or proposed and is duly seconded. He must see that all the members, including minority, will get equal opportunity to express their views. He must act impartially. He must see that the order and decorum is maintained at the meeting. He must see that the sense of the meeting is properly ascertained on each and every motion. Ensure that the members present at the meeting do not discuss matters in whispers among themselves and in small groups. He must give his ruling when a point of order is raised during the course of the debate. He must conduct a poll if it is demanded by the prescribed number of members and direct the manner in which the poll is to be taken. He must declare the result of the voting by show of hands and or by the poll. He must ensure that no personal remark and defamatory statement is made by one member against another during the debate. He must exercise his casting vote only when there is a tie, judicially in the best interest of the company. He should declare the meeting closed when all the items of the business have been transacted. It is his duty to see that minutes of the business conducted at the meeting are kept and signed by him. It is said that a chairman derives his powers from the meeting. That means a chairman is required to do so many things at the meeting, and for that purpose he is given the necessary powers by the meeting itself. They are: first one, to decide a point of order raised at the meeting. In a company meeting, when a member is speaking on some motion, another member may get up and say point of order. If he thinks that what the member is speaking is irrelevant to the motion before the House, or the discussion on the motion is against the rules and regulations governing the meeting. When a point of order is raised by any member, the chairman has the power to decide whether the objection raised by the member is correct or not, and the decision of the chairman is final. He has the right to maintain order and decorum at the meeting. The chairman has the power to maintain order and decorum at the meeting. He has the power to prevent the use of unparliamentary language and disorderly behavior. Third one, to check irrelevant and personal references. He has the power to check irrelevant and personal references during the course of the debate. He has the power to regulate the course of the proceedings at the meeting. He also has the power to stop a speaker when the time allotted to him is over. When two or more members wish to speak on the same motion, the chairman has the power to decide the order of priority in which the members will be allowed to speak. If he feels that the discussion has taken place on any motion for a sufficiently long time and the discussion seems to be endless, he has the power to stop the discussion and put that motion to vote. He has the power to adjourn a meeting. It is true that ordinarily a chairman has no power to stop or adjourn a meeting. In certain circumstances, say when there is absence of quorum or when there is serious disorder, he can adjourn the meeting. He has the power to declare the result of voting by show of hands, which shall be the contractual evidence of the act unless a poll is demanded. When the members demand a poll, the chairman has the power to grant it. Further, he has also the power to regulate the manner in which the poll is to be taken. He has the power to appoint scrutiners for checking the votes on a poll. The chairman has the right to cast a vote as a member of the company. Such a vote is known as the deliberative vote of the chairman. Besides the deliberative vote, the chairman can also exercise another vote called the casting vote only when there is a tie. Again, he must exercise his casting vote judicially in the best interest of the company. The chairman has also the power to reject a decision of the meeting if it is arrived at by a majority of members under certain circumstances, say if such a decision is against the provisions of the Companies Act, the decision arrived at is outside the agenda and the decision is unlawful. He has the power to exclude certain matters from the minutes of the proceedings of the meeting if he is of the opinion that the matter is defamatory of any person, irrelevant, detrimental to the interest of the company. Remaining provisions of the Companies Act relating to company meetings are discussed in the coming sessions. Thank you.